What's up, everyone? So my skate date got canceled with Tim, so I thought I'd do a little rundown of this car, which is my 73 Chevrolet Camaro. It is a Type LT, which the Type LT was supposed to replace the Super Sport in 73. And basically what it came with, well, it was supposed to be like luxury trim, I believe. So what it was supposed to come with was the sound deadening. So I'll show you right now, since everything's missing in the car. There's no carpet in the car right now. So there's also no panels, and someone has tried to Swiss cheese this door, I guess, to try and lose a ton of weight for racing purposes. The original color of the car is blue, and it was painted what I believe to be is midnight green, because in the dark it looks black, but in the daylight, obviously right now, I think you can see it's kind of green, kind of bullet green, unfortunately, Mustang stuff. So yeah, I bought this thing back in Christmas Eve of 2021, and so far I've done gauges. And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention something else. Since it is a Type LT, this car did come with the Pontiac Rally Shifter. And what it is, it's a special ratchet shifter that comes with it. And it mainly came on Pontiacs. And so what it does, it ratchets so you can bring it down. And right now it's a little rusty. You're supposed to bring it up and that nature. But that doesn't matter right now because I still got to fix that. There is no carpet. So far I put the gauges in. It's still running the original 350 that's got like 1,000,000 miles on it. It's still running the actual points distributor. I haven't adjusted yet. I've never adjusted any, so I'm not too good on that. The reason I found out about the color as well is because there's a really cool video on YouTube about it is Nicky Camaro Stage 3 that's got a 454 LS6. And man, it's a really cool video, so that's kind of where I found out about it. So far, like I've done is the gauges. I just installed new Viking coilover shocks. I got it adjusted more or less. What I try to do is I was being cheap and cut coils, and I ended up lowering it too much. So yeah, word to the wise, usually just cut about, do half coil. Before I did a full coil like an idiot and had to pay for it by buying coilovers, but it was an upgrade that was going to happen anyway, so it doesn't matter. The rear end, I think it's a 308 non-posi. I will be putting a lunchbox locker in there at some point. I'm just gonna cheap out on it. Just, it is what it is. Right now I got my 15x8 race stars on the back, 15x4 on the front. It's a regular drag pack. I think it kind of gives it Krager vibes, so I'm cool with it. And also they're from another car. They're from a 3rd gen. That's what I love about GM. Most of the time you can use the same wheels just for just about everything. I have replaced the shocks in the back, and then the front, like I said, is running the new coilovers. I got CPP springs with the Viking coilovers, and so far, man, it rides 1,000,000 times better. I mean, I'm just riding it around the neighborhood right now because it's not even registered, but keep that between us. So as you can see, it's got the Type LT badge. It's not a split bumper. I will be making it into a split bumper. I know it's ghetto, but I'm gonna end up doing it anyway. I don't care. Like, split bumpers were my dream car. No offense to my Buick T-Type, but this is another one of my bucket list dream cars. And so it will be a split bumper, but I am gonna keep the regular turn signals on the bottom. That's what makes the difference. And so I'll show you what's under the hood. And these older school cars, they pop from the front, so you get your carburetor stolen back in the day. And so like I said, it's like a stock 350, 1,000,000 miles. It's got low oil pressure. I did swap out the radiator to another parts that I had for my old 3rd gen build when it was a small block, and went to LS turbo and then blew up. So it's running a just internally regulated alternator. There go your points. They haven't been adjusted. It still fires over. It's got a quadrijet, and the quadrijet runs perfectly fine. I mean, the choke works and everything. I have no problems with it, even in the dead of winter. Well, I bought it on Christmas Eve, surprisingly, which for some reason on these special dates I usually get dream cars, which is kind of weird. So for my Buick T-Type, I actually ended up buying that on my birthday. And this car, I bought it on Christmas Eve, which I'm not a big fan of Christmas, but I guess it's getting better as I age. And oh yeah, I did put on a set of Headman headers. They're ceramic coated. I had these from another car and just ended up slapping them on these. It's got true dual exhaust with these $14 glass packs that I got from work. They're made by Walker. They were actually 2 1/4 inch. I had them go ahead and open them up. Like I said, I was just trying to be kind of budget on it so far, as to just, you know, want to drive and enjoy the car. So basically that's what I went with. It doesn't sound too bad. I will be putting a sound clip so you guys can check it out. And other than that, it's pretty much it. It's got some real nasty seats. The previous owner put some decent seat covers on there. I'll be fixing that. I ended up installing these classic dash gauges, which, man, I kind of got ripped off on because they were like Marshall gauges. When I ended up getting everything, it was just like this stupid panel, which I don't like. It's carbon fiber, but at the time, like, it was within budget, so I got that. And then they are electrical gauges, but they're made by Marshall. So if you're trying to do the same thing for any project, definitely do not go with the classic dash. Just go ahead and buy, like, honestly, just buy a panel and then just buy the gauges themselves. I think you'll be better off. At least for me, I would have been happier. Could have saved $100. So that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, give it a like or whatever, just comment. I have several other pieces of junk that I'd like to show you guys. So I mean, if this is cool, definitely say it in the comments. And just yeah, just having fun. About to cruise this beater back. Hopefully it gets me home and I have no problems. Y'all take care. Have a good weekend.